So plant 3000 as you told I entered, sir.
Okay.
So here actually that thing, high pressure compressor and all not available, sir.
Okay. But there are other things, no?
I don't know which one to select.
You can
So
choose
I
anything.
selected
Okay.
one generator. This one I
Okay.
selected.
Yeah, you can select that also. Generator is a product.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you can
I
select that.
selected this one. What air cooled home generator?
Okay.
Shall I? Okay, sir. Okay. So here, BM usage. So production. So plant, shall I mention here also 3000?
Yeah. You have to select that only because that material is in plant 3000, no?
Yes, sir. So I selected. This one. So when I give enter.
No, I think 1 minute. I think already alternative BOM has got added. Maybe the same is existing. One bill of material is already there. That is why it has added alternative BOM 2. You know why this BOM 2 is coming? Because already there is a bill of material for this cold home generator, but no problem, still you can create, that is fine. Yeah, next what you will do?
This one stock item. This one component. So for generated, which thing I need to add? I don't know, sir. I added the J1 bolt.
Okay. See, if it is generator, you can add maybe alternator. You can add.
This one compressor, high pressure part 1, compressor
No,
low pressure.
no.
Control unit.
Yeah, control unit you can add.
Okay. Okay.
For
So
example,
quantity.
only it does not have to be absolutely correct.
Okay, sir.
Because we are
So
assuming.
okay, sir. Okay, got it, sir. Okay. Quantity I have added 1 and unit we need to search. So as like you said, this one slide, new slide. This one only, no, sir. New GUI window.
Yeah.
So SC16N. Then here table Mara table. I gave enter.
Yeah.
Then this material I need to copy from there. This one. 1951. I copied. I copied enter. Let me enter there. Near to this material. Then this one execute button we need to click. So unit is PC.
Yeah.
So PC. So after this you gave enter only, no, sir?
Yeah.
I gave enter. Yeah. Now it is coming. That day it is not coming. I was adding things.
Okay.
This date only I told you like valid from and to, it is not.
See, it will come only when you have entered the correct data. If there is any error, it will show in red color and
sir.
below one message will come. What is the wrong you have done? Error message will come here. That is why I told you, please share me the entire screen. You were sharing only up to this, I think. Below that, I was not able to see what message you are getting.
Okay.
Okay, now you have to add other components just like how I have shown you, and you have to save the bill of material.
Yeah, this one only. Same like that only. I have to add another thing also.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Then again this document.
First you remove. See, that is incomplete. Remove L.
Okay.
You
Click
cannot leave
here.
it incomplete. Yes.
Okay, sir. Removed.
Now you can go to document.
Okay, document.
No, I think because
Enter.
you already entered no, so it is
Okay.
asking you to full.
Okay, sir. So so here also I need to add something.
Add, yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hmm.
So next, I think the materials which I have added that day is not related to the generator. Maybe.
Okay. But still no problem. You can add anything you want. See, computer, it cannot understand what you are adding. It is just a data for this
Okay.
system. So you can add anything. You can
Okay.
add sugar also if you want.
Okay. Okay. So shall I add this one?
Which one? You can add turbine also you can add, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is also one, and you need to.
Try again, just try PC. It may come same, possible.
Okay. Sir. Okay. So PC. Yes, it came. PC. So
Yes.
now shall I go to document?
Yeah. You are in already in document.
Document only.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in item category, you have to select D.
Where, sir?
Second column, ICT, it has written no, where L is there.
Yes, sir.
There, below.
Here.
Ah.
Same L stock item only.
No, it is a document. No, you are trying to add document, not stock item. So select D.
Document.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, then go to
Okay, sir.
the third column. Where you used to add component names, no, there only you have to go again.
Here.
Hmm. No. See, go to third column where document is written, go to that. Yeah, there. No. See, where you
Actually,
added D, no. D you added, no.
yes,
Next to the D,
yes,
no.
sir. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, from there you have to select the document.
Okay. Description, document type, document version, document part. So version only we need to give, no, sir, one.
No need to add anything. Remove that. Remove. Just press enter.
Enter.
From the list you select any document.
Okay.
I think you did not see my video.
No, sir, I saw.
Hmm.
Now out of fear, no, I'm doing this one.
Okay, don't
Again,
be
I will see
afraid.
that video.
Yeah, no problem. Select
This,
anyone, double click on anyone. Yeah, that will get
okay.
added here.
Okay.
Now press enter. Yeah, so this one document is added.
Okay.
So
So if we
next, if
go
you
to
go
this
to
one,
general tab, you can see both component names and documents. It will display. It will
document.
combine both.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
sir.
if you
Got it.
click
Got
on
it.
save option, that will create the bill of material.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Got it. So if you
Got it?
want to go to that same thing, if I want to see that previous screen,
You have to use
then
display transaction code.
okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Display BOM CS03.
Okay, sir. Okay. Got
So
it.
if you
Got it.
click on that, what will happen? It will take you to the display mode. Directly we cannot, we have to first go to the main screen, from there you have to do, or you have to open a new session, from there you can go.
Okay, okay. So back I can go, otherwise I can open the new screen. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Got it. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no
Tomorrow
problem.
I will create as you created like 5 more items. Then sub items also I will create and I will share you this screen.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. See, if you want to try, you can go and please do that also. No, go to CS03 and check out once.
1 minute, sir. I stopped sharing. I will share again.
Because anyways, you have started that bill of material. Also go and check CS03.
Okay. So shall I go back or shall I open another one?
Click on back.
Oh. This one I open. Shall I do here, sir? CS03.
No problem. No problem. Okay.
It
Already
only.
that same material, plant number and BOM usage is coming. Now press enter.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I told you already somebody has created that bill of, I think you only, maybe.
No, sir, me only. Me only created.
You?
Yes, me only. But that day, this date and all didn't come. That's why I sent the screenshot.
Okay. But still it is created. Now see, it is showing here.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, whichever BOM you want to see, whether 1 or 2, you have to double click on that.
Now I created, no, sir, that with the PC unit.
Yeah.
Where it gone?
It will be second. See the date. What is the validity date? It is showing today's date. Whichever is showing today's date, that you have to double click.
Okay. This one? Okay, sir.
Yeah. Second one, no? Double click on that, not there. Double click on 2. Yeah. Yes, like that.
Okay. Yes.
See,
Sir,
now you can see this is what you added.
Yes. Got it, sir. Got it.
So CS03 is used to display the bill of material.
Sub items you have added, no? Here only, no, sir? We need to click sub.
Yeah.
Shall I click?
Here, no, here you cannot add a sub item because we are in display mode. So while creating itself, you have to add the sub item.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Or you have to go to CS02 transaction
code,
code, change
the BOM.
Change BOM and then you have to go to sub items and you can add.
Okay, sir. Change BM, shall I go back?
You can go back.
So here only I need to put or
no, again go back. Yeah.
This one. Okay, sir. So CS02.
Okay, again all details same. But you have to select your alternative BOM 2 because that is where you want to add, no? In BOM 2,
yes.
Alternative BOM 2, add that number.
Here 2. Okay. Enter shall I give? No, it is locked.
No, in another screen I think you have opened. That is why you have to close one screen.
Which one, sir? This one.
Yeah, not this. Change material.
This.
It is showing you have all. Okay, do one thing. You close that create material BOM. Close that screen. Okay. Now you again press enter.
Yes, it is coming. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now before you add a sub item, you have to select the component name.
Okay. This one.
Yeah. Where do you want to add sub item? That component you have to select. Then you have to add a sub item.
Okay.
Okay, like this. Exactly like this.
Items it won't come, sir. We need to add.
You have to add. It will not come directly.
Okay.
So installation point means where you are going to fix, whether on the top side, not the name. See, it's not name.
Okay.
Where you are going to fix that sub item, that they are asking, place. Like it can be on the top side or right side or bottom side. Where exactly where?
Top side?
Yeah, you can add that.
Sub item quantity 2. Sub item text. Shall I put like bold?
Yeah, nuts or bolts, anything. Yes, bolts.
Okay. This I have to save. No, sir?
No, no. Don't save. You have to go back and then save. If you save here itself, what will happen? It will save and go back to the main screen. So again, if you want to add some new component, you cannot add, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
WHMIS for material. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Got it, got it.
Right? Yeah.
So
Like
tomorrow,
that. Yeah. Hmm.
I myself will create.
Yeah, yeah. Create and
Okay,
share
sir.
me the screenshot.
Sure, sir, sure. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, no problem. या प्रतिभा आपका कैसे चल रहा है? प्रैक्टिस हो रहा है कुछ? बिल ऑफ मटेरियल कुछ किया आपने?
नहीं सर, अभी मैं वीडियो ही देख रही हूँ और
क्यों,
मैंने
क्या
प्रैक्टिस
हुआ?
नहीं की कुछ। नहीं सर, मैं अभी बाहर थी ना, इसलिए मुझे पॉसिबल नहीं है।
बाहर कहाँ पे?
मतलब सर मैं मायके आई हूँ ना, इसलिए पॉसिबल नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा,
पर मैं कर लूंगी सर।
और
वीडियो
कितने दिन
थोड़ा
आप
देखना
रुकोगे
है।
उधर? अभी आपका खत्म होने वाला है ना? जीएलएम लास्ट टॉपिक है।
हाँ सर,
हम्म,
हाँ 2-3 दिन और, पर मैं कल कर लूंगी सर, वो भी होगी।
अच्छा ठीक है। समझ में आया आपको? कुछ डाउट है उसमें?
नहीं सर, समझ में आया क्योंकि मैंने वीडियो बार बार देखा है ना, तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा क्रिएट करने में, पर तो होगा तो मैं आपको वैसे ही बताऊंगी।
अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम। या राइट। सो वेयर वी स्टॉप, कहाँ पे स्टॉप किया था हमने लास्ट क्लास में? GLM theory, and I shared the notes also. I hope you people got notes. मैंने शेयर किया था।
यस सर, यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we stopped here in creation of label templates. So whenever you want to design the label, no, there are some points you have to keep in mind. So what points? First and foremost, you should know what size label you want to create. See, in companies, they will be using different size labels. Some companies use centimeter size labels, and they also use millimeter size labels, or inch size label. Different size labels company will be using. So before you start designing the label, you should decide what will be your label size. So therefore, first point, you have to know the label size. Okay, first we have to know the label size. After defining label size, next we have to define the label stock size. Next we have to define the label stock size. So I also told you what is label stock. Label stock क्या होता है? What is label stock? What is label stock?
Label stock size. Yesterday you shown no sir that bus ticket
Yeah.
that size.
See, stock size means, label stock means it is the material on which you will be printing the label. Let's say you design a label. Where will you print that label? On which material you will print that label?
Don't know the name of that material.
See, you will prepare your CV in MS Word. You will go and prepare your CV. Where will you print that CV if you want to give a hard copy?
A4 sheet.
Paper, no. You will be printing that on paper material.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, when you design a label, you will print the label either on paper. In what other material you can print the label? What other material you can use for label printing?
Cloth also we can use.
Yeah, cloth also. I told you the example of shirts or pants or suit, anything. When you go and purchase any cloth, what happens? Inside that they will show you what is the brand name. That brand name will be printed on a label. or it will also contain the washing instructions, how to wash the shirt or pant. They will give you washing instruction. So all this information is printed on a fabric material. So even fabric material can be called as a label stock. So label stock in general means which material are you using for printing the label. Once you define the label size, you should also define the label stock size. Why like that? Why should we define the label stock size? When you want to print the label, you should know how much area will be required. Okay, like on a small label, you cannot print lot of information. You can print only important information. So whenever you want to print any label, you should know exactly what is the label stock size. For example, in A4 size paper, what can you print? Can you print India map, entire India map on A4 size paper?
Yes, sir.
Possible?
Yes, sir. For make it safe for size sheet only India map they are giving.
Okay, fine. See, what I'm trying to tell you, sometimes that paper will not be sufficient. Okay, tell me one
That
thing.
world map we cannot
World map,
giving
okay,
any.
you cannot print on the A4 size. Why you cannot print? Because world
Because
map is
size
having
is
bigger size, yes. World map is having bigger size, so therefore that A4 size is not enough. Maybe you have to use A3 size or some bigger paper you have to use in order to print the world map. Similarly, whenever you want to print any label, first you have to check what is the label size, whether that label can be printed on that paper or not. If that paper is small, some of the information will be lost, no? Because the margin will be very less and information that you want to print on that label will be lost. You cannot add all the information. So therefore, whenever you decide the label size, you should also decide the label stock size. Means that material, what should be the size of the material. Now for example, let's say for example, if you want to print a label of size 1 meter into 2 meters, okay, length is 1 meter, width is 2 meter. This is the size of the label. Can I print that label on 10 centimeter by 20 centimeter? Can I print this label size here by 10 centimeter into 20 centimeter? Is this space enough?
no, sir.
No, because 1 meter means it is having a bigger size. So if the label size is very big, the label stock size should also be big. You cannot print 1 meter and 2 meter label size on a centimeter size. That is not possible. So therefore what you should do, you have to increase the size. Maybe you want to use 1.2 meter into 2.2 meter. Now can we print? Now can we print the label on this label stock?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is possible because see this 1.2 meter is greater than 1 meter, no? And 2.2 meter is greater than 2 meter. So when
2
you
meter.
design a label for 1 meter into 2 meter, you can print that on a material which is having size 1.2 meter into 2.2 meter. It is possible. But if you are using a small paper to print a large label, that is not enough. It is not suitable. So therefore, before you design the label, you should decide what will be your label size and what will be the label stock size. Okay, got it? That is another parameter we have to keep in mind. Label size and label stock size. And then we should also know label one second. Third parameter I forgot. Label size we have to know, label stock size, and then we have to know we have to know label determination, and then we have label generation. Label determination. Label determination means where you are going to use that label. Are you going to use that label for waste related data, or are you going to use that label in the warehouse? Where are you going to use that label? So that information you have to know beforehand. Before you start creating any label template, you should know where you are going to use that label. So that point also you have to keep in mind. And last one, label generation. So when you finally want to print the label, whether you want to use a dot matrix printer or you want to use a laser printer, whether you want to use a common printer or whether you want to use your personalized printer, what type of printer you are going to use, that also you have to decide. Okay, so if I want to print a label, I should know which printer I need and in which printer I want to print. So in label generation, we have to understand what type of printer we have to use in order to print the label. That is called as label generation. So all these 4 points you have to keep in mind whenever you want to design a label. So when you start designing a label, you should know the label size. Okay, what is the label stock size, that you have to know, label determination and label generation. These 4 points you have to remember. Okay, got it? Got my point? So this is what you have in theory in the GLM. We started by understanding what is label, what is GLM. Then I told you what are the users of labels in a company, right? All these are the different users of label in a company. And then we saw what are the process steps. This is an important question. Please, you have to by heart this. Process steps in GLM is very important. So remember what are the process steps we have to follow whenever you want to use GLM. Next, we saw what are the different label categories we have in the SAP. Like we have product label or primary container label or container label. We have a primary label with the transport data or container label with transport data. We have overpack label, right? We have overpack label with transport data. Then we have transportation label or shipping label. Then we have shipment label, internal supplemental label, customer specific label, then sample label and waste label. All these are different label categories that is given by SAP. And finally, before you can design a label, you have to define what is your label size, which size label you want to use. Then we have to define the label stock size. Label stock means it is the material on which we are going to print the label. And we have to know in which process we are going to use the label, whether in the waste management we want to use or we want to use in warehouse, whether we want to use in production. Exactly where you want to use the label, that you have to understand. That is called as a label determination. And finally, label generation means what type of printer you want to use. Because there are different types of printers, no? You know, there are different types of printers. There is a dot matrix printer, okay, or there is a laser printer, there is a centralized printer. There are different types of printer. So exactly what printer you are going to use, that also you have to define. That is called as label generation, right? So these 4 points you have to keep in mind whenever you want to design any label. And you can please refer to the video recording of earlier class, and also please study the material which I have shared. In that MS Word document, you have all the information on the labels, label categories, everything. So when you want to prepare for interview, you have to read that material.
Sure,
okay,
sir.
fine. Yeah. Fine. So now let's start the practical for our global label management. There are some configurations we have to do. like we can configure the label size, we can configure the label stock size, and then I will also show you the different label categories in the list. So let's do that. Let me log in. Somebody is using anything. Just give me 1 second. Log in. Give me 1 second, okay? Fine. So let me use another server. 49.207 9 213 18 ECC. Okay, so let's start the practical for global label management. So we have to first go to SPRO. Okay, let's do some customization. Go to SPRO, then click on SAP reference IMG, and then go to EHS. Okay, go to EHS, expand, then go to GLM, global label management, again expand that. Under GLM, go to label template. There is an option called label template. Expand label template, and inside that label template you have specify label categories. So if I go to this option, it will show you all the label categories which are given by SAP. See here, for example, I have told you about customer specific label. Okay, I have told you about internal supplemental label, overpack label with transport data, primary label with transport data. I told you about product label, sample label, shipment label, transportation label, and waste label. So all these different labels which I have told you, these label categories are present in the list. If one of the label category is missing, let's say for example, if product label is missing, it is not there in the list. So what you can do, we have to add that label category. See, now product label I have deleted. Okay, here I have to add customizing request SAP EHS, create SAP EHS, save. Okay, now say for example here I have removed the product label. So how to add it back? Let's say one of the label category is not there, it is missing. How to add it in the list? We have to go to new entries. Okay, click on new entries, select the label category as which is that product label I told no. So go where find out where is product label and see
There is
select that. Yeah, you have to select that product label. And in product label we will be using symbols. So select symbol. We don't use transport symbol, so leave it blank. It's not a customer specific label category, so don't enter anything. Don't select. Determine customer specific label, this also not applicable. Okay, here in product label, do you have DG data? You may be not remembering because it was in theory. I had told you in theory. We don't have a DG data in the product label. Fine. So we should select this, no DG regulation. Because we don't have any dangerous goods data in the product label, therefore we have to select here option no DG regulation. Then again go to the right hand side. We have something called as suppress pictogram. So don't add anything, don't add any suppress pictogram, leave it as it is. Okay, then after adding all this data, next press enter and you can click on save. So what will happen now? Whatever data, whatever label was missing, now we are able to add it. So if I go back to the list, I can see that product label is also added. Okay, see here, product label has come back. So whenever there is some label category missing, we have to go to new entries, select that label category from here, and then we have to add. So the client will tell you, for example, if the client wants to use product label, but that is not there in the list. So he will tell you, please add that label category because I am not able to use. So what you have to do? You have to add that label category and you have to save it.
Sir, here we don't have any specific T code, sir, for creation and all.
No. We don't have any. We are using SPRO. No, by going to SPRO, we are creating this. So how did I come here? Okay, let me show you again. To this label category.
WHMIS and we have no. That's why I asked.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
BOM creation of material.
Yeah. See, that is we are creating data by using application. This is we are creating master data. This is called as master data. So whenever you create a master data, we have to always go to SPRO and then we have to create.
Okay, sir.
So this is called as customization data. We can call it as customization data or master data.
Okay.
Right? So how to create master data? We have to go to SPRO and from SPRO we have to come here. Okay, let me show you again so that it will be practice. And this SPRO transaction code, no, only consultant can use. End user cannot use this transaction. So enter SPRO, then click on SAP reference IMG. Okay, then go to EHS. Go to EHS, expand EHS, and inside the EHS you can see we have GLM. So this GLM you can again click here and expand. Under GLM you have to go to label template, again expand, and then we have to go to label categories. So remember how I went, you have to remember that. So tomorrow when you are practicing, you should know how you have to go, where you have to go, that you have to know.
Okay, sir.
Got it? So like that, we can go to the label category, and if any label category is missing, we can add that. Okay, next after that, let's see how to define the label size. So remember I told you we have to define the label size also. So how to define the label size? Below the label categories, do you see this option? We have label, specify label sizes. We have to go to this option, specify label sizes, again click on execute button. Okay, that will take you to the list. See, all these are label sizes. Some are 10 by 7 centimeter, some are 100 by 140 millimeter, and some of them may also be in inches. If you want to use inches, that also is fine. So here we have to define the label size. Which size label we are going to design? First you have to define. So how to create a new label size? Let's say I want to create 8 by 10 inches. I want to create a label size 8 by 10 inches. How to create?
Go to new entries.
Always we have to go to new entries whenever I want to create a new data. Okay, then we have to give some name for our label size. Okay, for example, let me call it as ESG underscore 01. Okay, this is a label size name, ESG underscore 01. So what label width I told you? We have to enter 8 as the width, and height, let me select maybe 5. Example, 8 is the width and 5 is the height. So what is the unit of measurement?
Inch you told, sir.
I told you inches, right? So I can go to the list. I can go to the list and select wherever is inches, that I can select. So I will go to I.
The top cubic inch is there, sir. Top.
This one.
No, sir. Top. Cubic inch. Top.
Yeah,
From
cubic
the
inch is
beginning
there.
only.
But that is not the unit of measurement for our label size. We have to select only inch. Cubic inch is for volume. It's not for our label. It is a different unit of measurement. So I have to select inch, just inch. So let me show you. If I go to I, there I will find inches. You see this? Inch, IN inch. This is used for what? This is used for length. It is used for length. So select that. Select inches. Right? Like that, I have created one label size. I will create one more. Again, I will put ESG underscore 02 and label width I will select, let's say 10. Label width 10. Label height I will put 4. And this is in centimeter. So this unit of measurement for the second label size is in centimeter. So either I can directly enter here cm, or I can go to the list and I can select. Anything I can do. Go to the list of unit of measurement and select cm for centimeter. Correct? See, centimeter again for length. This is my second label size. Third label size. Okay, I want to create one more. ESG underscore 03. I want to create one more label size and I want that in millimeter. So for example, label width is let's say 300. Label height is 100. And what is the unit of measurement?
Millimeter.
डायरेक्टली डाल सकता हूँ. कैन आई पुट डायरेक्टली?
We can put directly, or else we can go to the table.
Either I can put mm and press enter, or I can go to the list. See, I can add like this also, or I can go to the list. If you don't know what is the millimeter unit of measurement, you can go to the list of options, and from here also you can select. So let's say I want to select here millimeter, so I have to go to M, and in M I need to select millimeter. Yeah, see here millimeter, again this is a unit of measurement for length. So I have to select this. Okay, like this I can create any number of label sizes. I can create any number. If I want 1 or 2, or in my company if they are using 10 different label sizes, I can create. So this is one of the customizing activity we have to do as a consultant. We have to create the label size. This is how we can create the label size. Now let us create the label stock size. So what is label stock? Again repeat. What is label stock?
This size only, no sir. Label stock.
No, not size. Not size. What is the meaning of label stock? Can you give one example for label stock? Label stock is nothing but the material on which you are going to print the label. So what is a material? Material is not a size, no. Label stock means
Yes, sir.
material. So what example can we give?
Paper, cloth.
Yeah, paper, textile material, or even plastic based material you can use. All these are example for your label stock. Right? Label stock means it is a material. So that also has a size. For example, if it is a paper, paper has some size. So where will you define that paper size? We have to go back. Okay, below the label sizes we have the, okay, let me show you here. Save the data first. Below the label sizes you have the label stock size. See this? Below the label size you have size of label stock. So I have to click here on execute. And you see all these are again label stock size. Tell me one thing, this label stock size should be more than, greater than label size or less than label size?
Greater than label size.
Yes, exactly. It should be always greater than label size. Why? क्यों ये साइज बड़ा होना चाहिए? Because whatever label you want to print, no, label data should come within the boundary of that paper. If the label stock size is very small, then you cannot print the label on that. Some information will be rejected. It is just like I gave you the example of A4 size paper. On a A4 size paper, you cannot print the drawing. Mechanical drawing you cannot print on a A4 size paper. We need a A3 size paper, bigger paper. Okay, so similarly, even when you want to print the label stock size should be greater than the label size. So again, same process. We have to go to new entries. Okay, let me give some name for our label stock. I will call it as ESG underscore label stock LAB STK 01. Okay, this is my label stock size name. Next, you can come to the right hand side and I can use, for example, 15 into 12, let's say centimeter. Okay, 15 by 12 centimeter. Again, ESG underscore label stock 02. I will create a width as 10 by 8 inches. Okay, inches. Directly I can enter. One more I will create ESG label stock 03 and here I want to give let's say 400 by 600 millimeter. So all these sizes I am entering, this is greater than my label size. If you remember, I created label size, no? So these sizes are more than that label size. So just like how you created a label size, here you can create a label stock size. Label stock size means the material that we are going to use to print the label, the size of that material. It is the size of that material. So like this, we have to create a label stock size. And then only after that you have to go and design the label. Who will design the label? Who will design the label? label will be designed by the technical consultant. We cannot design. We don't know how to design a label. So therefore, the label will be designed by the technical consultant. It is not our job. Okay? So this is how we can create the label size, label stock size, and also I have shown you about the label categories. Okay, so please practice this. Create a label size and create a label stock size. This is the assignment.
Okay, sir.
Okay, create label size. At least create 2. दो आपको create करना पड़ेगा. Create 2. Maybe 1 in centimeter, another in inches. 2. 2 label size and 2 label stock size. Do this and share me the screenshot. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
But you people are not practicing much, I think. You have to practice. You have to spend a lot of time. And because without practice, you will not understand. आपको practice करना पड़ेगा. Required. Okay, I have shared the notes. You can refer to that notes. Transaction codes and all, it is there. Or you can even go through the recording and you can see these details. Okay, for today I will stop here. You please practice this, create label size and label stock size and share me the assignment. Tomorrow we'll continue. There are few other transaction codes we have to know in the GLM. We'll see that tomorrow. And before that, you create this label size and label stock size.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, any doubt before we close for today? I just want to know if you have any doubts. कोई डाउट है प्रतिभा? समझ में आया?
हाँ सर, समझ में आया.
क्रिएट करेंगे फिर?
हाँ सर.
ठीक है. So create this and share this screenshot. Okay, I will share the recording and we'll connect again tomorrow, same time.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
No question from you also, Neela. Is everything clear?
Yes, sir. For me, it's clear. Label.
Okay, fine. But create that assignment and send.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then take care. I will see you tomorrow, same time.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.